Welcome to another episode of Nerd Portal, where we teleport you guys into the world of pop culture and current events. I'm Cierra.
And I'm Alex Thompson, and you know, we talked a little bit not that long ago about Inhumans.
Yeah.
And we know that they're ruining the X-Men and the mutants and stuff, and I can be that biased mutant guy, okay? I know some of you might like the Inhumans, but I'm still a mutant guy.
That took a turn.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, let's talk about Inhumans, and it's terrible.
The scum of the earth, the Inhuman. No, I'm just joking.
The gum on the bottom of my shoe.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it sounded like.
Well, we know that they have a show coming out, and in a surprise casting last week, we have found our actor to play Marvel's Inhuman character, Black Bolt.
Ooh.
Yeah, the casting has been long rumored to be Vin Diesel, but we all know him, he's Groot. But in a weird turn of events last week, it was announced that Anson Mount will be the Silent King.
Oh,
yeah.
So how do we know Anson Mount? What has he been in?
So he was on Hell on Wheels.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So the Hell on Wheels star has said that he is very excited to play the silent character, and Jeff Loeb, head of Marvel TV, has expressed he as well feels Anson is the right person for the role. So be sure to check out Inhumans this September as the show debuts, weirdly enough, in IMAX theaters.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be quite the experience.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to see how they're gonna portray Black Bolt on screen though, because I don't know if you know much about him, but they say he's silent because his voice can like destroy like a whole city or a town or even a planet in some situations, depending on it. But like even a whisper will kill somebody. Yeah, and it's like, "Wah!" And then I go flying out the window and across the street.
Hello, viewers.
Yeah. And then everyone else dies over here too. Yeah.
Die from ASMR.
And you kill the crew, and then you kill me, fly me out the window, and
die.
Yeah, see? But no, that's all he has to do is he has to yell, and then that's his power.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
He doesn't even yell, he can whisper, but if he yells, he's probably blowing up something.
If he wants to, take care of that, he just should ask Ursula.
Oh, yeah?
Crossover.
Nah.
Fan fiction?
It's all Disney, right?
Yeah,
it's
maybe he should date Ariel,
No, he dates another redhead. He does date Medusa.
Oh, see, even better, Medusa.
Date, married, whatever. I don't know what the heck they are exactly.
Is this like a date, marry, kill situation?
No, I think they're married.
Definitely married.
Yeah.
Just thought you wanted to kind of play a game.
No, not with Black Bolt.
No, not with Black Bolt. No. But that's gonna be a really awesome show.
That should be cool.
We'll see. But sad news. Sorry. Well, last week marked the death of beloved actor Bill Paxton. Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
It was very sudden. It was all over Facebook, and I was very confused. But as you know, he was known for his work in multiple movies such as Terminator, Alien, and Predator, but he has an entertainment career that spans over the course of 4 decades. Can you believe that?
That's a long time.
It's a long time.
That's a really long time.
Paxton passed on the operating table due to complications from surgery. Bill Paxton was 61 years old.
It's sad, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird how I guess when it's your time to go, it's your time to go, but the fact that it was like because of complications in a surgery and stuff, it's kind of rough.
That makes me very anxious.
Have you seen that meme that people had where it's like his grave and then it's like Alien, Terminator,
yes, it was so sweet.
And aliens pouring out a 40 on his grave?
It was a nice little tribute. I liked it.
That was cool.
So what was the first film you ever saw Bill Paxton in?
Probably Terminator.
For me, it was Twister.
Twister was good. Yeah, that's a good one too.
And that made me afraid of tornadoes. So.
Did you see that? Okay, there was actually a group of meteorological storm chasers and stuff that did a tribute to Bill Paxton.
They did like the BP.
The BP and the little blips on the radar.
That was so cool.
And they did that in multiple places. So that's cool too. It just goes to show how much respect people had for the man.
It's true.
Yeah.
And he was also in Spy Kids. So if you remember the Spy Kids films, he was the guy
I didn't realize.
He ran the amusement park.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
You remember?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was really cool, and like everyone was like, well, I remember just a lot of vomiting, but he was just like, this place is the best, and everyone was just like, oh.
Everyone was really extra in that movie.
Yeah. Selena Gomez was in that movie too.
That's weird.
With him.
Did you see Stephen King's tweet? After he found out that Bill Paxton died, Stephen King tweeted out that line, from that Bill Paxton gave in Aliens was like, no way, man, no way,
No way.
game over, man, game over.
Oh yeah.
It was a really great tweet.
Well, speaking of movies.
Speaking of.
Yeah, I know. I think you've seen it already.
I have seen it already. I
but-
announced on one of my live streams that I was going to go see it afterward.
Yeah, well.
Really good film, by the way.
You know, it must be because, the monster hit Get Out by Jordan Peele of Key & Peele has overcome expectations at the box office and has landed an opening weekend of a little over $30 million despite being on a super low budget that was allowed for the movie. Now, many critics say it is a good representation of a new kind of modern horror.
Yes.
Yeah.
The kind we've been waiting for.
Yep, and the horror movie even knocked Lego Batman from the top of the box office last week.
Yes.
In the United States, anyway.
I believe it because when we got to the theaters, it was packed, and the time that we chose first was already sold out.
Really?
So we were like, okay, fine, we'll go to the 9:35, and it was still pretty packed, but the audience was awesome. They reacted really well with the film. There were some funny little things that everyone was saying, like, no, oh my God.
But yeah, this modern day play on racism allows for a different kind of view on horror for moviegoers.
Oh yeah.
So I thought that all on its own was super unique. I mean, they're taking, something that necessarily we won't think about, but we're gonna get to see it through the eyes of someone and make it more relevant.
It's a very unique story, and I heard in interviews that Jordan Peele actually was inspired by Stepford Wives and Night of the Living Dead, so put them together, it all kind of makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I really loved the film. I thought it was fantastic. I thought Jordan Peele was really good at using parallels and using a lot of symbolism and kind of giving that instant gratification to the audience. They were like, oh, that's why they showed this before, and oh my God, it makes sense. It was great. And the ending is really satisfying. So if you're worried about the ending not being great or something, it's totally worth it. So.
See, that's cool. I've been wanting to see this movie for a long time.
You
I've been
should.
excited since I've heard about it, so
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna be checking it out.
Definitely pay attention to the beginning. I know it seems kind of out of place at first because you're like, why is this here? But definitely pay attention to it because it does become important later, which I kind of had to think about it for a little bit, but it makes sense.
Very cool. Very cool.
Well, let's talk about the Oscars just a little bit.
I'm not super into the Oscars, but...
Well, a few unexpected twists and turns occurred at this year's Oscars, and there was a bit of a mix-up in the envelopes for a few moments. It was announced originally that La La Land won Best Picture, but the producers of La La Land opened the envelope and was like, oh, no, the winners are Moonlight. So Moonlight won Best Picture that night, and other surprises happened as well, including Suicide Squad winning Best Makeup and Styling. What are your thoughts on that?
I couldn't, I mean, no. I mean, Croc was cool.
Croc was really cool.
But that was about it. That was literally it.
I would do some play on words, but it's not appropriate.
Think about
It's a
it this
crock
way.
of...
Yeah.
Every movie Viola Davis was in 2016 won an Oscar. so-
Exactly.
Well,
Totally
She
worth
finally
it.
got an Oscar.
yeah.
She's fantastic. I
Yeah.
don't know. I love Emma Stone, but it's I don't know. I guess I felt other performances. I don't know.
They do that. I know there's a meme going around online where it's side by side and it's a sci-fi character versus Harley Quinn makeup.
Yeah.
And it's just
What?
I
heard
that's
about
kind of
that
a
on
little
top of
biased
it.
though because
But-
they didn't put Killer Croc. It was Harley Quinn.
Yeah, but in the end, I mean, we're all gonna have our opinions on who should have won and things like that, and
Yeah.
But in the end, those are the winners, and it's kind of cool that Emma Stone won because we remember her from Superbad and all the comedies, and now she's in all these serious, really cool roles, and it's just really cool seeing her progress as an actress.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
It's coming of age actor for our time.
For our time.
Our generation.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's fantastic.
Very
by the way,
cool.
So.
Well, in some bad news, stocks dropped last week for big time video game franchise, or big time video game company rather, GameStop, as Microsoft unveiled that they will be starting a new program to allow gamers to play multiple games for $10 a month.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you pay the $10 a month, and then you get to play like a group of games or whatever.
Okay.
Kind of like, I guess, like Hulu-ish, where you can go in and
Hulu-ish.
where you can go in and choose a movie or whatever. It's like an arcade or like a GameFly or whatever, where you played back in the day. For those of you that remember GameFly, you paid so much a month, and then you could rent games, get games sent to you.
Yeah, I remember the commercials.
Yeah, I know, right? They're what?
Pretty fly.
They're pretty fly. Yeah. Shout out to director Amanda, right?
Pretty fly for GameFly.
Well, the big unveil left the company dropping in the market, but hopefully sales of the Nintendo Switch and its games can boost some of those losses, maybe? Maybe? Hopefully? Yeah. I don't know. GameStop might just be out of luck, but I guess we'll find out soon.
Oh, I remembered. I had visuals for this next story.
Did you?
Yeah. Should I go get it?
Yeah, go get them.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. I know, and I need the cue card.
Oh, got it. Okay.
You got it? Okay.
Do you remember this?
I remember that.
Remember this?
Yeah.
It's kind of beat up, but it was loved. So, well, speaking of Goosebumps, can you believe it's the 25th anniversary?
No joke.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Would this guy tell a joke?
Yeah, he might.
He,
Someone racing by might tell a joke too, but
yeah, well, he's rude, so let's
But
not
no,
take
this
it
guy.
seriously.
I'll tell.
This guy's really important in this story because R.L. Stine has released a new series called Slappy World. The
Weird name.
Yeah,
That's a weird name. I'm sorry, I had to interrupt. That's a weird name.
I mean, what are your first thoughts when you hear Slappy World?
I don't know. Oh my gosh. But okay, honestly, I think clowns first.
Yeah?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
clowns, because I just think
Slappy World.
you slap people. Like that guy that just drove by. Oh, what are the fake slaps are like, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, the series will present more twisted and scary tales, all told by the iconic and fan favorite Slappy the Dummy. Spooky.
Spooky.
Spooky, spooky.
Spoopy.
Spoopy. Spoopy.
He's spoopy.
Yeah, this is Slappy, by the way, if you don't know what Slappy looks like. In the new one, he doesn't look as intimidating. In this one, he looks quite intimidating. But the first book in the series, Slappy Birthday, Slappy Birthday to You, has already been released. The second book, Attack of the Jack, will be released June 27th. Let us know in the comments below what your favorite book of the Goosebumps series was or is, and what your opinion is on R.L. Stine's new Slappy World.
What was your favorite Goosebumps book growing up?
I don't know, I liked Night of the Living Dummy, but I also liked the Mask one as well.
That was one of my favorite ones
good.
too.
I have like a good amount, but I feel like I want more.
When I was a kid in the 90s, they had the R.L. Stine's Goosebumps fan club thing.
Ooh.
And I actually owned every single Goosebumps book there was. I probably still do. It's probably in my attic at my grandma's or whatever.
You should
But
totally
every
go in your
month
attic.
they would send you like 1 or 2 books.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of cool stuff for it.
Maybe there's like a little thing in the back.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh no! Hey, Clue.
Well,
They're talking about the game Clue. That's pretty cool. No.
No.
You got the P.O. box.
No
About
P.O.
the author.
I don't
That's
know. There's a
about it.
Goosebumps club though. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
I was part of it.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known about it back then, but I guess I didn't.
No, well.
Oh well.
Well, that's it for this week's headlines for your nerdy minds. Be sure to check out popnerdtv.com for articles, reviews, and more. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to the PopNerd TV channel on YouTube.
Ding that bell.
Do it. I'm Alex Thompson.
And I'm Cierra Caballero.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye, guys.